Okay, we here for it. A little darker than usual, but I ain't gonna stop me though. Check it out. Before you started your morning, your day, when you got up, when you wiped them crusty eyes of yours, did you exercise gratitude? Did you? Who do you think? 5 things that you're thankful for. Just start with 5. Just be modest. You woke up in the bed, a pillow, that's a luxury. Heat in your house, that's a luxury. A house, period, that's a luxury. Running water, you went to the bathroom, toilet, sewage, that's a luxury. That's a blessing. We wake up, oh, we up. Oh, I didn't get no sleep. You was up watching that movie. You was up watching that movie. Or mindlessly scrolling. Or playing that video game. Whatever the case may be, because you wasn't taking care of what you were supposed to be taking care of. Accountability, we gonna talk about it. Did you roll over? If you woke up with a significant other, did you take a moment and reflect? Did you embrace your kids? Did you look outside, see if your car still out there? That's a blessing. Underrated blessing. You got a job, you got opportunity, you got a means to life. Don't wake up grouchy. Don't wake up mad and irritated. Oh, I had my coffee today, this and that. You got choices, you got options. You able to trend, you have commute. You have money in your account. You have things that you can choose from. It's not just water and that's it. And you still mad? You still mad. You wanted that job that you got? You got that job. You wanted the iPhone that you wanted? The new iPhone, you got that. The new J's. The new lifestyle. That relationship. And you still mad. You know, you still feel empty. You're not mad, you empty. You know why? Because the novelty faded. You know how we always say, oh, after I lose this weight, after I get this job, after I get this relationship, after I get these shoes, after I get this chain, after I take this trip, always wanted to, and you do these things. And then you still feel empty. And you still feel empty. What's wrong? What's wrong? Like, what's really wrong? You got the things that you wanted. The novelty faded. The excitement faded away. You got that relationship. First year and a half. Oh, it was amazing. 2-3 years in, you don't appreciate it. You bothered by it. The iPhone you had, it was the world of our world. You showing everybody, telling everybody know about the features. You act like you a sponsor for the joint. Now look at you now. A few months later, you throwing on the side at the gym. It's all over the place. You're abusing the phone. You dropping all over the place. You ain't thinking about it. That position you had. Oh man, I got that position. I finally got it. I'm finna be winning, doing all this stuff. A few months had. Man, they don't pay me enough. I don't know what they expect from ungrateful. We want the things that we beg for, and we pray for, and we hustle for, and we get it, and you still feel empty. That spiritual nutrition. Everything you're trying to get, think about it like water. You can drink pop, you can drink juice, you can drink all this other type of tropical stuff, but nothing gonna quench your thirst like water. Message, nothing gonna quench your thirst like water. I mean, you drink too much of everything else, toxins start to impact you, kidney stones start to get there, start feeling more lethargic. Then you drink that water, start to move a little different. You feel a little bit, man, I don't like water. You don't like something that's keeping you alive. Majority of your bodies get moved around through water, and you don't like that? We condition ourselves to like everything else that's harmful, that'll mess up our kidneys, our livers, all that good stuff. Our heart, our health, period. But when it comes to something that's good for us, we avoid message, just like accountability. We avoid that. Apologies, we avoid that. Realizing we wrong, we avoid that. Realizing that our pride has put us in bad situations that we couldn't get out of. We push the pride that leaves us irritated. We set high expectations that leave us disappointed. We think we're exempt for things that going on in our life that we're enduring. But once things happen outside of your outlook, you still irritated, you still bothered. You got what you want. You got the house. You got this. But that prayer stopped. You prayed for this, and you forgot God. And you forgot God. See, people say, oh, I don't like talking about that God stuff. I want to get wrapped up. I'm not talking about denominations. Whatever you want to represent from a spiritual standpoint, a higher power, whether it's God, Allah, Yahweh, whatever name you want to call him, Jehovah and all that good stuff, you forgot him. Well, see, when you was broke, when you was depressed, when you was on the urge of doing something detrimental towards yourself, he saved you. He assisted you. And now you got it and you kept it moving. You treat it like a side chick. I want the benefits, but after that, keep it moving. I don't want to be obedient. I don't want to help. I don't like people. But you need help. When you need help, you expected the whole world to drop and come there for you. Drop everything, come quick. Craig's in trouble. When somebody else in trouble, you know what we do? We mock. We laugh at how corrupt, how misguided they are. Man, that girl, she could be a bottom feeding. She could be all that. But when you look at things from more of a therapeutic standpoint, from more of a humble standpoint, from more of a, what she got going on? Maybe she didn't get enough hugs. Maybe she didn't get that validation from her father. And she's looking for it in other ways. That man, you see him spending. He's doing everything because he's trying to find happiness. He's trying to find joy. If all the money, if all the jewelry, if all the luxuries was enough for us, people aren't alive in themselves that was celebrities, it wouldn't have occurred. Where the drug addictions come from? Where the overdose come from? Where all that stuff come from? If they had everything all they wanted, they didn't have peace. They didn't have serenity. They didn't have grace. That serotonin wasn't kicking in. Them endorphins wasn't kicking in. They was walking around here. They say a man, internally is out of here at 24, 25, but he get buried at 70, 80. So he was internally out of here to begin with. He was already checked out. Why? Because he wasn't heard, because he wasn't validated. We support each other when it comes to sports. We high-five each other. Football, and oh man, good stuff and all this. But we don't check on each other. A lot of us don't even know what issue that we really fighting. See, we see the image of you. We see you out here. We see the dignified you. The are you my neighbor you. The I help you if you need me you. But we don't see what you're doing behind closed doors. We don't see that person. We don't see that broken person. The one that's sad, that hide their insecurity that you say you don't have. That pride that you say you don't have. The mixed emotion that you say you don't have, but you crying for no reason. You don't know why you crying. Because you hurting. Because you hurting and you bothered. You don't know who you can run to. Last person you talked to betrayed you. Last person you leaned on, they decided to go part ways with you. We had everybody in our life that was there for the celebrations. But ain't nobody was there for the mornings. You notice how crowds is. Our support system is amazing when it comes to parties, celebrations, club openings, graduations. But when it's the fact that I need a ride to get to work, or I need you to help me with this conflict resolution I'm having with my wife, they don't got nobody to run to. Or I need you to help me with this addiction I have, whether it's porn addiction, whether it's drug addiction, whether it's spending on my accessories. It's all of that stuff happen. We don't have nobody to run to. We wonder why we walk around here mad, irritated, discombobulated. We so frustrated, we so flustered, we mad at everybody else. Oh, the light too bright. Oh, the sun up too much. Oh, he's smiling too much. Oh, he ain't working hard enough. Oh, we mad at it. Oh, somebody coming up in traffic. You mad at everything? Everything bothers you? You mad at the TV. You mad at the commercial. You mad at the infomercials. You mad at things buffering. You mad at your phone going slow connection. You put up that post of that new hat or the new bundles you had, and you only got 20 likes and you took it down. I've been there. And once again, I don't speak about nothing I didn't experience or endure or surpass. I've been there. Depressed, I've been there. Broken, I've been there. Insecure, I've been there. Anger issues, I've been there. A bad person all the way around, I've been there. See, we don't admit them things. See, we always talk about how great we are. But let me hear about your struggles. Let me hear about what you surpassed, what you overcame. And once you made it out, let me hear about who you helped, who you impact. Your story, once you tell it, could be somebody else's survival guide. It's somebody right beside you that you work with, that you live with, that you share reels with, that's going through that very thing. But we're not vulnerable. We're not vulnerable. We're not open. We don't trust each other. But we trust each other with each other's passwords, keys to my crib, my debit card, my car. But not with your mind, not with your heart, not for guidance. But not for guidance. We got everything else but no security. No emotional security. We got physical security because we all, as men, man, I make sure nobody try me, but you try you. You neglect you. You've been putting yourself second all day, and that's why you frustrated. You hungry. You fatigued, but I got to keep going. I never seen a car that's on E that go from state to state. You can't go nowhere if you on E, sir. Big bro, you can't go nowhere if you on E. If you down and out, you can't. Man, I just got to suck it up and all this. You got to express yourself. You got to find you a safe space. You need to find you somebody to talk to. You need to embrace your higher power. This is a little bit more. We pray at funerals. We pray at surgery times. We pray when we in a car accident. We pray when it's an illness that's around us that we can identify. We did a lot of praying during COVID, but you don't pray. See, we pray when we need something. Then once we get it, we stop praying. Then we stop acknowledging. Then we stop embracing. Then we stop uplifting. It's like when somebody help you with that business or a power move. Once you got it, you don't hear from them no more. They could give you that money to help you pay your rent. You don't hear from them no more. Then you pop back around when you need them again. Message. We do that same thing in our relationships. You honor your wife, your girlfriend, your boo thing, your little sugar belt, your sugar foot, all that stuff. But you don't let her express herself. You don't know what she's missing. You don't know what she yearning for. When you first was dating her, you did. You know her likes, you know her dislikes, you knew everything because you was interested. And guess what happened? The interest failed. Y'all stopped moving together. Y'all stopped caring about each other. Y'all stopped uplifting each other. Y'all stopped pouring into each other. Y'all stop reflecting with each other. Y'all stop celebrating each other. Y'all wait till, if you just wait until Valentine's Day, Christmas, Sweetest Day, and all these other little social media holidays or worldly holidays, when you have to acknowledge somebody who been there in your corner, who wiped your nose at that funeral, who lifted your head up when you was down, that got you out of bed when you didn't want to get out of bed, that fed you when you was hungry, that supported you in your dreams when everybody else laughed at you. You bogus. Sir, you bogus. You bogus. And women do the same thing. They not off the hook. They were so infatuated to be with that man at the beginning. But now sudden you don't cook for him. And now some you don't talk to him. And now some you don't shut nothing with him. Why? Because he shut me out. You knew this stuff about him. Why is it when we date each other at the beginning, we don't be seeing these subtle signs? So it'd be cute at first. It's funny at first until you move in or until you get married or until y'all establish a real relationship. Now some things about you that you irritated about or about them. But you was aware about this before. See, it was okay. But once you started noticing that they wasn't growing, they wasn't elevating, their goals sound like they're procrastinating, the fact that they keep a word to themselves, the fact that they inconsistent with jobs, inconsistent with responsibilities, they always seem like they deflect, discount, demean who you are as a person, but they love you. If I see a flower and I like it, I pick it. But if I value it, I plant it. Message, we don't cultivate within each other. But we know all about these sports. You don't know why she mad? You know all about these designers, celebrities. But you don't know why he walks away from you all the time. You didn't allow him to speak. You didn't allow him to talk. You didn't reflect from where you came from. You didn't see where you went wrong at. We are so quick to bring up, this person did this to me. But what you do to yourself or what you didn't do. You listening with your pride. You listening with your ego. You listening with your trauma. You wasn't listening from a non-judgmental space. Whether you was right or wrong, you didn't hear them out. You didn't reflect. You didn't process things. You didn't work on what you guys could do to better. You didn't do that. Man, I understand. You know what men, they want to walk away and about spend 3 or 4 days watching TV, avoiding them. Avoiding the person that you live with, that you love, that you marry, that you say means your everything. The holidays, you to match your pajamas, that person. Or the girl, she just be on social media all day, putting on subliminal posts, random scriptures, random songs. You know, y'all be putting up these messages that you hoping he watched, you hoping he seen, you hoping it reflected off him and it didn't, and he don't care. Then y'all go to bed and that be that. Sit and address that problem. Sit and address that fear. Sit and address what was really going on between you guys. Before anything anything comes up a mountain, it was a molehill first. It was a molehill first, but you ignored it. Why? Because it wasn't a big deal. Says who? Why do we minimize each other's emotions, these feelings? It don't matter how stupid, minute, over the top, random it is. Get to the problem. Y'all solve y'all kids' problem. Y'all solve when your car messed up, you figure out that problem. Check engine light is on. The check engine light is on. See what's wrong with it. Put that mug on a diagnostic, whatever. Whatever you gotta pay is worth it, all right? When you bought that car, you knew that maintenance was gonna be there, though, right? When you bought that house, you knew the maintenance you had to put into that, right? That relationship is the same thing. That friendship is the same thing. That fatherhood, that motherhood is the same thing. Maintenance, we always want to solve. Put out fires here and there. You're not a fireman, though. You can't fix everything. Some moments a person just needs to vent. Some moments a person just needs to open up and just talk to you. Where you like before, you didn't like now. That don't mean you guys don't love each other. And you guys got to reassure each other. Because we have every other talk about men ain't nothing, females ain't nothing. But you still chase them. But you still look toward them. You still call them. You still spend money on them. You still put all your time, your energy, late nights. You spend the time in the bedroom with them. And you got inside them. On top of all that good stuff. But you don't get inside their mind and their heart. You don't see what they yearn for, the moments that have been missed. It ain't my job to be, I'm not there. So what are you? So what are you there for? Why are you misleading them? You told them what they wanted to hear. You got what you wanted, and that was that. Males and females do the same thing. I see post after post after post after post. I see people crying out. I see people that's hurting. I see people that's hungry from attention, for validation, for assurance, for reality. They wish their man touched them a little bit more, hugged them a little bit more, was excited to see them like they are when they jump on Instagram for random people, excited to be around them like they're excited for the football game. Same way with the men. We be so mad because we wondering what happened. She took a wrong turn somewhere. She used to cook. She used to put on certain type of attire. Now she put on sweats, jogging pants, barely brushing her teeth. She's walking around here looking like an Eeyore or Quasimodo and stuff. Unattractive. It's unattractive. You want to dress up when your friends in town, when your family in town, but you don't want to look good for your men. Same with the men. Y'all think health is serious. You don't got to be a bodybuilder, but you should want to look comfortable with your clothes. I am comfortable with my clothes. No, you're not, sir. When it's time to take a picture, you got to pick an angle, though, huh? Oh, okay. When you're in the pool, trying to take that shirt off, they get real then. Don't forget gratitude, y'all. Don't forget to be thankful for the things that you have that you didn't have before. Don't forget to honor people the way you need to, because they've been there for you. They not the celebrities. Y'all put all these energy. Oh, it's this celebrity birthday. Okay. This celebrity mean more to you than the person that been there for you in them dark days when you was financially broke, when you got your car repoed, when you was homeless, when you was getting out of jail, when you was at a bad place when somebody robbed you. Whatever extreme situation happened, they was there for you. Wasn't that celebrity? They was there for you. You're not taking the time to honor, acknowledge, and uplift them, but you point to this celebrity. Man, look what's going on with this celebrity. Look at this. Look at this. But look at the person that been there for you before you was somebody. Before you got that job, before you owned that business, before you got that car, before you became established, before you lost that weight. Message, big business.